They may have already asked, but first time out there in kind of a little bit of your hybrid position. Did you like it?
No, I definitely like it. It just keeps me in the mix, allows me to be in more action, but I definitely like it. And I couldn't thank them enough for allowing me to play that spot. I've been begging for it, so definitely I love it.
What's the best part about it?
The different things you can do. You can be a man. You can blitz off the edge. You can be in zone coverage underneath, but I just definitely I would say blitzing. But it's not necessarily like a blitz. Like, you just part of the rush, but I definitely call it a blitz because I'm a DB and I don't get many opportunities to do that, but that would definitely be my favorite part.
Just playing that spot give you've got a mind on the next level, I'm sure, like everybody else. Does that give you a chance to show that versatility?
So I've actually played this spot a bit my true freshman year in college, so just to be able to get back to it and show the growth from then to now, I feel like it'll be great. But being able to play multiple positions will for sure be able to help me on the next level. I pride myself in to be able to play anywhere the coach put me on the field, just say yes sir and go play ball. So definitely I'm grateful for it.
Obviously you guys talked about not having that win in your Kentucky career against South Carolina, but especially with the way Beamer almost mocked Stoops after the last few wins, does it feel like a rivalry building up? Or?
I mean, I'm not the guy that puts titles on rivalries and not, but we definitely hear that. We definitely know about that, and we fired up. We ready to go.
And there's a lot of focus and emphasis on their running game. Obviously, they're very good between Sanders and Sellers, but they've got a receiver that has Olympic-level speed. What's the importance of not underestimating that?
Man, he got to play football. He got to play football. Like, he run that fast on the track. He got to play football.
All right. I like that response.
What's the biggest thing we need to see from your group this week? Kind of take a step forward.
We got to tackle better for sure, and communicate, get out the field on third down. We got to play better on third down. Those two lengthy third downs we gave up last week, we definitely don't like that. And that came in our room specifically. So, so we want to definitely be better at that.
Y'all talked all summer about that. That had to be a little bit of a
punch. That was definitely a gut punch. Like, come on, man, we've been working this, but we're getting better. Like, we know exactly what happened on those two plays. We knew instantly what happened on those two plays, so we just definitely got to be better.
When there's a breakdown like that, do guys go home and think about that, or do they think of the?
I've been sick about that 3rd and 18 because I was the first one to miss the tackle. I've been sick about that play all week. Like, I literally hate that. Like, I go to sleep, wake up on my sleep, I missed the tackle.
Even though 90% of that night you guys did some really good things,
but that
will stick.
That play sticks because that play led to the long drive. We ended up being on the field longer than we were supposed to be. We ended up getting a turnover, but the drive should have been dead because we got a sack on 1st and 10, 2nd and 10. So that drive shouldn't even happen. That shouldn't have been that long. It should have been over.
So you guys are holding yourselves to a higher standard.
Most definitely. And that's not even our coaches. Like, our coaches are holding us to a higher standard, but us as players, like, we're holding each other to a higher standard. Like, bro, we got to get this done.
Coaches even need the same thing there, or did you guys self-police?
We self-police, but they still do their coaching. But it's more like me personally, like, I definitely beat myself up on that because it's something like the tackling, man. Like, I like tackling, and just missing those tackles in the open field, I don't like that at all because that makes it seem like I'm a bad tackler, and that's not me at all, So definitely want to get that right.
No matter who you're playing, is there just a little extra juice when it's SEC time?
SEC players for sure, but anytime you play football, you gotta be ready to strap it in because no matter who you play, they gonna strap it in. Especially if you play a smaller school. We're their Super Bowl. They got this circled on their calendar all year. They ready to play Kentucky. So like, whenever we play somebody that's not in the SEC, we gotta play our best. But when we play in the SEC, man, you better strap it up because it's time to go.
Man, we're not taking these guys lightly at all, man. We're respecting our opponent, and we're training, and we're trying to come out here and just, give a good honor for the fans. We got a bad taste in our mouth from last year, so we got some things to prove, man. Yeah, we got this game circled on our calendar for sure.
What's left to be desired from a really great performance, nonetheless, on Saturday, JQ?
Just to prove it wasn't a fluke. Prove I can be consistent. Like my coach said, that's the biggest thing my coach is preaching to me, man. He wanted me to be consistent and just be consistent. Do it day in and do it day out. Like coach said, make the routine.
I know you're fairly new, but do you feel like South Carolina, one of those rivals, SEC East isn't a thing anymore, but this is a big game that the fans care about. There was drama with the coaches, whatever. For you guys, do you sense that this is a big game?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like I said, we had a bad taste in our mouth of last year, man. Like, we know for a fact we could have played better last year. I feel like them guys didn't beat us last year. I feel like we beat ourselves. So, like I said, man, just coming out showing what we're capable of, just continue to prove ourselves 1 week at a time.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank y'all.